Hey y'all, it's your girl KV back again with another review. We're gonna start on this final season of Power, y'all. Power Book 2 Ghost. So like I said, it is the final season, but I'm wondering if 50 Cent is going to revamp Power in some way because I don't know if y'all saw it, but he bought some land. Why is it so long right there? He bought some land out in Shreveport, and so he's gonna have a production studio. So I'm wondering, is he finna like give us Hood Tyler Perry, where he got his production studio? He gonna film all his stuff there, and then partner or create a streaming platform for him to have everything, right? So it's gonna be interesting to see how that works. Oh, excuse me, y'all. It's gonna be interesting. I'm trying to find the episode title. I Don't Die Easy. So this is Power Book 2 Ghost, Season 4, Episode 1, I Don't Die Easy. And this came out the day before my birthday. That's when it dropped today, y'all. We'll need that. Let's do it here. Yeah, so this episode starts where we left off, basically, where it's the meetup where Tariq finds out that everybody has turned on him. Kane done been shot because Brayden came to the rescue came to rescue Reek. Effie lets Kane know when they're leaving that she knows that it was him that sent the phone to her in jail. And he's like, oh, okay, that's how you say thank you? She's like, listen, I'm just not used to people, doing stuff for me, caring for me, taking care of me. Like, I'm not used to that. Like, give me some space to adjust and to nice men and stuff. Okay, Effie. He's like, whatever. They get in the car. He's supposed to be going to get patched up because, like I said, he done got hit. He got shot. But he's like, okay, turn here, turn here. And she's like, this not the way to your spot. Like, where are we going? He wants to go to the Westons so that he can go beat up Trace, which is Brayden's brother, which I didn't mind. Beat up Trace to see if he knows where Brayden and Tariq are. He goes, he gets in there, he beating him up real bad. And Effie is like, listen, boy, you can't kill him. Calm down. Let's go. They kind of, move away from the scene. They get back in the car. They make out for a little minute. But, they got too much going on. They got all these tasks to focus on. He got bullets in them. And she trading on Reek. They can't just be sitting. They just can't be sitting like a lame duck. Y'all got stuff to do, okay? Targets to hit. So she ends up taking him somewhere. They got a doctor on hand. You know how these big people be. They got doctors on hand. Noma sent somebody over to patch him up. So some of these notes are going to be kind of like out of order-ish. So bear with me. So remember Drew and Diana set up Monet, they mama, to get killed. She's in the hospital about to have surgery, and they're having like these her in limbo. They're having these her in limbo moments where they have this interrogation like room connected to the hospital room where she's in there like, I can't die like this. I ain't gonna die like this. I ain't gonna die today. No. She is visited by Mecca, Poppy, and Zeke. And they basically just all talking smack to her like, you did this. Mecca and Poppy like, you killed us. You killed us, so you finna join us. Come on. Come join your baby daddies. And Zeke is all like, why do you deserve another chance? She's telling him she's sorry and she just wants to do better for the other kids. And I know I don't deserve another chance, but I want it. I want it. Give me another chance out here. I was cracking up. They was on Twitter saying Zeke got a little bit of a few IQ points in the afterlife. It's the smartest he ever sounded. I said Zeke has had a lot of time to reflect over what he did and what was going on and how he shouldn't even been around his auntie Monet because he knew they was on some mess. So since Noma and everybody done turned against Reek said, we gonna go kidnap her daughter. I already told you I got eyes on her. I know where she at. We finna go get her. So we see the daughter, and of course she's like a spoiled brat. They trying to get her out of town, so she is in the hangar finna get on the plane. And she's complaining like, there better be a nail tech on board. There better be a nail tech on board. Nails. And so the guy is like, listen, your mama got this flight last minute. Girl, we ain't got no nail tech on board. So she's in the truck, I guess. What was she still doing in the truck? I was very confused, I guess. They put her in the truck, and then that's when Reek them come up. She put on these headphones. Everybody is like, oh, so these headphones cancel noise and vision, huh? She put on these dang headphones. Reek them pull up, and they like kill, the two of them kill like 10 guards. So I'm guessing they must have killed the pilot too, because now she can't fly nowhere. They take her little butt on home. Noma finds out, and of course she is pissed. She puts everybody out the house. Get out, get out, get out. She's trying to figure out what's her next move, because she pissed. You came from my family. I know people don't be playing about their family. You know what I mean? Like, they could do whatever it is they want to do to you, but when you retaliate and play with their family, it's a wrap. It's donezo. So that's where she's at with it. So in this moment, why does, what's his name? What's her sidekick name? Is it like, I think it's Obi. I think it's Obi. Why in this moment does Obi try to like come on to her? Like, oh, I can take care of you and we can worry about this. I can handle this and I can handle this. She smacked the mess out of that man. She smacked the mess out that man, and I don't blame her, because it's like, of all the moments you would even try me, for one, you know that it ain't never been like that between us, and then you're gonna try me after somebody that put a hit out on my daughter? Terrible timing, wrong road. So she's like, boy, get to work. Like, get to work. The spoiled brat daughter, she gets there and she's mad. She's like, oh, first you're rushing me to get on this plane saying I have to get out of town. Now you're rushing me here and just change all these plans. I'm tired of this. I saw it. I'm tired of this. Like, no. They talking about how the dad had been murdered, and that's something that you know, they still deal with, and the daughter just wants to get away from Noma. And she wants her, she's a trust fund baby. She wants her trust fund is to just get on with her life. Y'all, I feel like that part was a setup to kind of let us know that daughter might turn on Noma. And we know Reek be like this with every girl in his age group on this show. So I'm truly wondering if Reek gets close to Noma's daughter, and instead of killing her, he gonna make a pass, and she gonna be like, I don't mess with my mama no way. Let's go. Shoot, let's go. Whatever it takes to spite my mama, whatever it takes to piss her off, let's go. So I'm really wondering if that's gonna be the setup, because he really don't have nobody. He can't really get back there with Diana. They at war right now. And plus he about to blow their spot up in any minute now. Effie, she over there with Kane. And who is the other girl? Lauren? She dead or fake dead? I can't even remember. It be so much time between seasons. I can't remember if she was actually dead or like witness protection. I think she was still in like witness protection, right? So next we see Junior, which is Angela's nephew. He's the police now, and he is like dead set on trying to get to Reek and what's the lady name? Is it Blanca? Yeah, Blanca Rodriguez, who barely opened up her mouth when she's talking. She's telling him, like, dude, we not doing that. This is what we're not doing. We're not going up against the St. Patrick's. They always slither away. We always use all this time and resources on them. It's just not worth it. The department is not going to back it. Be cool on that. Go focus on something else because we're not going against Tariq. We're not doing it. Even his mama, Paz, is like, just drop it. Like, you are all I got left. You know what that family did to your auntie. I can't have you gone too. But no, y'all. No, he is not going to listen. He's like, I got it. Da, da, da. Famous last words. Famous last words. So, at the top of the show, we see where, because I forgot that Diana and Becca, Brayden's sister, are roommates. Totally forgot about them. So, we see at the top of the show where Drew and Diana lure Becca out of the dorm. They're like, oh, we gotta go do this, or we gotta go find Brayden or something. Like, just come with us. So they got her to get, they kidnapped her. She don't even know she been kidnapped. They kidnapped her to try to lure Brayden and Tariq to them so that they could kill them. Drew ends up calling Brayden. Well, first, the three of them are in the car. Diana finds out that Monet is out of surgery, and she's like, we gotta go to the hospital. Mommy's out of surgery. He like, I ain't worried about that right now. She gets out, calls a cab, calls an Uber or whatever. So now Drew calls Brayden with Becca in the background, and he's like, if you want your sister, you need to come to me and bring Reek with you. I'm finna kill him. I'm like, why do you show all your cards? Like, this show is a competition for the dumbest criminal. I swear, because everybody just be so outlandish with their stuff. It's like, y'all don't hold nothing close to the vest. Y'all think y'all are so untouchable. Y'all think y'all are so smart that you just gonna say what it is and it's gonna be. That ain't how life works. So, where we at? Reek is like, I'm not going. That's your business. I got other stuff to take care of. You on your own. So Brayden goes to get his sister. So Becca is sitting there like, well, I want to call my dad. I want to call Brayden. She's just like, what's going on? To talk to somebody. Drew's like, no, you can't call him. No, don't call him. And she's like, I'm about to call him. And he like wrestling with her, trying to get her phone. And she's like, got some mace and sprayed him on down real fast. Jumps out the car, starts running. Right as she's running, we see Brayden makes it to the pier, and he's driving, trying to get to her. Drew is driving, trying to get to her. Brayden gets out of the car. Brayden gets out of the car. They're having this whole little moment. They get back. Did they get back in the car? They get back in the car, or getting back to the car, and Reek pulls up and starts busting. Reek came up another chopper scene. So he shoots Drew and hops in the car with them, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna tell Monet that y'all set her up. Like, I ain't got time for this heat to be on me when I was carrying out y'all plan. Like, no. So Drew, when he pulled up, that's something I forgot to mention. Drew done got shot. And also when Tariq pulled up, he T-boned Drew's car. So Drew has been in a car wreck and has gotten shot. But ER for what, okay? Medical attention for what, okay? Ambulance for what? Drew is gonna thug out this entire episode, injured and just limping around. Drew trying to play tough, and I guess that's part of the funnies of the show, is Drew trying to be tough when everybody know, like, boy, you weren't meant for this life. And it ain't got nothing to do with you being gay. You just not meant for this life. So, yeah, he just gonna be limping around the entire day. He just hurt, shot, and limping. Face all messed up, looking all types of crazy, limping around looking crazy. So Brayden takes Becca home, and his dad, pulls Becca in the house and tells tells Brayden he can't come in. So now you a jungle bunny. You a jungle bunny. I said, not you done called your son a white N-word. You over there with them thugs selling drugs and stuff. Now you're a nigger too. You're just a white nigger, but you're still one of them. Slams the door in his face. He's like, I don't want nothing else to do with you. Get from around here. Get from around here. You got your brother beat up. You got your sister kidnapped. I ain't got time. We not for these hood shenanigans. Go on with your little hood friends. We ain't got time. So we see Davis, and Rick is calling him like Kevin Hart. Help me. Help me. Davis is like, listen, I'm not even technically your lawyer no more because I'm not even practicing law right now. They done snatched my license from me. No, I'm good. It ain't nothing I can do for you. Mind you, Davis is in the shower with 2 chicks. Not 1, but 2. So he real busy. He real busy right now. He about to go bang some stress away since his license got taken off. So, yeah. We see another scene later on, because that happened a little earlier. Then we see later on where he's on the phone and he's talking to somebody about, how he needs to be reinstated as a lawyer, how all this happened, yada, yada, yada. And he's like, yo, I'm going to have to call you back. He goes and grabs his gun because he hears somebody in his spot. And, of course, it's Noma and the sidekick, Opie. Noma and Opie show up at his house, and she's asking, where is Tariq? He tried to hurt my daughter. It's $100K on both their heads, Reek and Brayden. Where they at? Where they at? Where the eggs at? Where the eggs at? Your mama said it was some eggs. Where the eggs at? That's how Noma came up in the house. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, y'all gotta go way, 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 way back on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, when Bambi and Scrappy first started dating. And Bambi was talking to Mama D about something, and Mama D told her, well, he got all his eggs in one basket, so, just know that. And Bambi went riding down the street on that bicycle and ran up in the house like, where the eggs at? Where the eggs at? And Scrappy was like, what? Where the eggs at? Your mama said it was some eggs, so where the eggs at? That's how Noma came in the house. Where the eggs at? Okay? $100K for them eggs, okay? On their head. So they're trying to get him to flip on Tariq and get the money. He's like, I'm usually about the money. I'm usually about my bottom dollar. Especially in a time like this where I don't even know when I'm about to be a lawyer again. But I don't betray my clients. Like, I ain't got nothing for you, baby. I ain't gonna lie. I thought that he was gonna give them up. I thought he was gonna be like, I call you when I know something type deal. And maybe give Rick a heads up, but still try to get that money. Like, if you don't run fast enough, you got my boy. But he didn't. He didn't stay faithful to the moolah that day. Y'all know he loved the moolah. But he stayed down with Rick on this one, so I could appreciate that. So he calls Rick and lets him know that it's a bounty on their head, and you got to get out of town. Do you got some money stashed? You got somewhere to go? Because you need to go, and you need to go fast. He's like, well, I got a stash at Stanfield that I can go cop. So they got to go to school. While they're in the car, while Rick and Brayden is in the car, Rick had the nerve to say he wished that they could just be regular college students, and all they gotta worry about is finals and exams and beer. Like, like your daddy wanted you to be. Like your daddy wanted you to be. Like your daddy fought so hard and you fought so hard against him for you to be. It doesn't seem so bad now, right? It doesn't seem so terrible, right? Because he just wanted a better life for you. He didn't want this for you. Always looking over your shoulder, always wondering if somebody coming to get you, whether it be the cops, whether it be the competition. He didn't want you living that life, Rick. He worked hard to put you in choked, okay? He worked hard to get you at Stansfield just for you to get up there and be pushing pills. Pushing P. Let me see you push a T. Like a test. Go to class. Anywho, Monet done made it out of surgery, and Diana is up at the hospital. She calls Drew to let him know, hey, mama done made it out of the surgery. He was like, but she's still in a coma. He's like, well, if she wake up, you gotta smother her. You gotta put a pillow over her face. And I'm like, Drew is so embarrassing. I get secondhand embarrassment every time Drew is on this screen because nothing he does or says is reasonable. And that's saying a lot with this cast and this show. Nothing he says and does is reasonable, y'all. He wants this girl to smother their mama in the hospital as if somebody wouldn't catch her killing her mama as her mama trying to wake up. All types of crazy. So she's like, I'm not doing that. This has to end. We tried. It didn't work. We got to revamp. We're not killing mommy. We're not doing it. So she's in there talking to the doctor, to the nurse, asking her when she's going to wake up. Is she going to wake up? The nurse is like, well, I can't make that call. But, you know, you just got to stay hopeful. And so in this moment, we see, the nurse leaves. Diana is talking to Monet, like, oh, mommy, I love you. I can't believe this happened to you. You gotta find who did this. And then we see Monet hand moving. So she's like, oh, snap. She's waking up. Doctors, come on in. I said, this was a quick little coma. We could have at least left her in the coma until the next episode. I feel like that shouldn't even be classified as a coma. She just had to wake up from surgery at that point. That coma lasted all of an hour. They could have at least left her in a coma into the next episode. Okay, we had enough drama when you had to have her waking up an hour into her coma. So, I already talked about this, but I'll go back over because it's a part I missed. Junior and Blanca, how she don't want him to pick up this case. They're not going to do it. He mentions that they have the thumb drive from Saxe, but she's like, well, we ain't picking up where Saxe left off. Saxe got murdered. Saxe was dirty, so we don't even know what his evidence really said. It's not reliable. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. Now we see Brayden and Reek. They're in all black, walking on campus, and I guess they're walking into a dorm or something like that. Not so light-skinned Keisha and some white girl that she be hanging out with. They on the roof, and not so light-skinned Keisha like, hey, y'all, what's up? They look at her, and they just, like, blow off. And she like, dang, like, this is mad rude. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Right after that, Junior brings his police-looking self over to Stansfield looking for Reek and Brayden. He's on the roof. He sees not so light-skinned Keisha and the white girl, and he asks them, you know, where's Tariq and Brayden? And the white girl is about to just start talking because she don't know no better. Not so light-skinned Keisha like, girl, don't be leading no cops and no black men. Like, what's wrong with you? And he's like, I'm not a cop. How you think I'm a cop? She's like, you're a cop. Like, I ain't stupid. The little white girl is like, wow, you gotta teach me these things. How did you know he was a cop? You gotta teach me these things. And I was just like, Lord. So when they're leaving the roof, they're, you know, doing whatever they're doing. They run into Effie and Kane. And that's all I see. Keisha is asking Effie, you know, what's going on? I saw, well, the police was looking for Tariq, but I ain't let them know he was here. Oh, he here? Kane like, oh, he's here. Okay, cool. And they just kind of dip. And she's like, why is everybody so rude? I don't know what is going on. Not realizing she just led the killers to Rick because she know that this is girl. He be messing with Effie. They mess with each other. So she's not realizing what's really going on. So Kane texts Noma and lets her know that Reek and Brayden are on campus and he about to get them. another dumb move, because it's like, now you about to cut yourself out the deal, because if somebody else is close to campus come up there and kill them, now you ain't got that money. No, I'm not done. Give me 10 minutes. Okay? Mama, are you done? She love checking the mail. Okay. He said, "You want to check the mail?" Them little feet were flying. Why she like checking the mail? Anywho, let me hurry up before she come back trying to open this door. Yeah, so after he texts Noma that they on the campus, Noma texts all the henchmen. Ain't that what it is? Henchmen? Henchmen. Let me make sure I'm using the right word. Henchman. A faithful follower or political supporter, especially when prepared to engage in crime or dishonest practice by way of service. What do henchmen do? Yeah, that sounds about right. Yep. Work for or support the other person, especially by doing unpleasant, violent, or dishonest things on their behalf. So, yep, the henchman. She takes all the other henchmen like, here go they pictures, 100K for each one. They at Stansfield right now. Go forth and kill. And I'm like, 100K sounds kind of low for a professional killer. Like, I could see if this was just like, you know, the gang. If this was your street boys, Kane, Drew. Okay, 100K. But 100K for a professional killer? I would think it'd be a little bit more than that. Especially with your daughter on the line. But, okay. Okay, Noma. Effie texts Reek and lets him know we on campus, came finna come kill you. Get lost, go somewhere. And a lot of people were annoyed by Effie with this, but we have to remember, Effie is thug light, okay? She not real thugging in these streets. She don't want no bloodshed amongst her or the people she fool with. She want people beat up. She want people's resources cut off, but she's not, she only killing if killing has to be done. You know what I mean? So we have to remember that about Effie. And plus, she has a soft spot for Reek. They have been like this, you know, and kind of warring back and forth in this drug business. But I mean, I wasn't surprised that she texted him at all. So now everyone is on campus looking for them. And also, don't forget, Detective Junior is there as well. He's the one that finds them first in the parking garage. Junior tells them that he knows all about the green cards with Obi and Noma, and he got Sax's thumb drive with all of the evidence. And he's like, yeah, basically, I'm here to avenge my auntie, Angela Valdez. Brayden's like, who is Angela? Reek said, my dad's bitch. That was the love of his life. Tasha, don't be insensitive. It's love of my life here. Reek, don't be insensitive. She was the love of my life. Damn your mama. It was always Angela. So, in the midst of all of this, the henchmen are filing in on campus. It's one white guy. He's hiding behind one of the walls in the parking garage. So, shootout ensues. He's shooting, they run. Junior on Reek them, the henchmen on Reek them, and Junior ends up taking out the henchman, right? It was Junior who killed the henchman, right? And so they see Junior like going over to the body. They pistol whip him, bop, in the back of the head. He fall. They get his gun and all of that stuff. And Reek is like, no, I ain't gonna kill him. Like, I ain't gonna kill him right now. Let's FaceTime Noma. I got something for him. I said, ooh, Rick playing chestnut checkers, baby. So they FaceTime Noma. He's like, listen, this man here knows all about y'all illegal business. He knows about the green cards. He has this thumb drive with all this evidence on it. If you call out the hit on us, I'll take care of him now. But if you don't, then he gonna go forth with all this information and you will get caught up. You will go to jail. Like, he knows everything. She's playing hardball for a while. She slams the computer shut, but she opens it back up and it's just like, okay, damn. But I better not ever catch you selling drugs ever again or deals off. He's just like, okay, whatever, girl. Just call these killers off. Call your killers off. That's all. Just call the killers off. They get off the phone, bow, shoot Junior in the head. And then I didn't quite understand the plan, but Reek comes up with this plan to frame himself as the hero. He was like, I'll put my prints on the henchman's gun and shoot Junior. I don't know. I can't even remember how it went or how in his mind it was set up. But he did so to frame himself as the hero. He tells Brayden, you know, call in the gunshots, say XYZ, boom. So he's leaving from there and he sees Kane following him. So he starts running. And Kane gets a text message that the hit is called off, but he's like, I don't care. This man tried to kill my mama. Like, if it's up, then it's stuck. Period. So Rick done dipped off in the cut since he done seen Kane, and he calls Drew and he's like, yo, your brother trying to kill me. Get him off of me, because if he get close, I'm going to tell him that you and Diana set up y'all mama. I'm going to tell him if he gets close to me to kill me. So do what you gotta do, bro. And he also leads everybody to the parking garage. I was thinking that he was gonna like set somebody up to kill them too, or set somebody up to say they did the killing. I didn't know what was going on, but he was basically just taunting them, because after Brayden called in the gunshots, the police is there, the news is there, and we see Reek and Brayden talking to the news about what's happening. So they can't kill him with all these news and cameras around and stuff. So he's basically just taunting them that, you know, y'all thought y'all was about to get me, but I'm still untouchable in this moment. So I was kind of laughing at that. We see Kane and Effie get there. We see Drew limping in, but they eventually leave for the hospital because Monet has woken up. And Effie following right behind Kane. I'm like, girl, where is you going? Is you finna go to the hospital to see Monet? Where is you going, boo? Where? So, he done told them plenty of times, like, y'all keep playing with me, I'm going to tell Kane and your mama that Drew, you and Diana set her up to get killed. So once they get to the hospital, Diana's whole story done changed. She went from saying that she saw Reek shooting at mama to, well, I didn't see the shooter. I must have been mistaken. It was an accident, but it wasn't to Reek. So now they looking like, and I feel like Kane is getting, he's picking up what's being put down at this moment, because how you go from knowing it's Reek, somebody that you know intimately, closely, you knew it was him, to now, well, maybe it wasn't Reek. What Reek got on you to make your story change like this? So now you didn't see the shooter. So last scene, we see Michael Ealy, and I'm like, is this Michael Ealy? He is at the church talking to the priest about how he has all this anger and this rage because somebody he loved, was it Denise? Denise got God and all this stuff, and Paz finds out that Junior is dead, and she's devastated, of course. She goes up to the church and she's talking to Michael Ealy's character. I think it was like Detective Carter. That sounds about right. Detective Carter, about needing help. She wants revenge on Tariq, and I feel like she's not going to sleep till she gets it. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if she willfully dies behind it, because she ain't got no family left because of the St. Patrick. So if she can take them out, even if it takes her out as well, I feel like she'll be here for it. So Detective Carter is like, I got you. I'm going to take care of it. We're going to figure this all out. And that's how episode 1 ends. Y'all, I'm really glad this show is back. Power has been one of my favorite shows since it came out, really. Well, I ain't gonna say since it came out, because I didn't jump on board until like halfway through season 2 of the original Power. So what was it, like 2013 or something like that? I think it was 2013. But since then, it has been like my favorite. What category is this? Drama? What is this? Violent drama, gang violent drama, crimes. It's my favorite non-reality, non-comedy show. So yeah, y'all, I'm excited that the show is back. I know we have that long break, like a month break within the middle. So after episode 4 or 5 or something like that, we'll have a long break before the rest of the season picks up. So make sure y'all like the video. Thumbs up me, baby. Comment, let me know how y'all like this first episode. Was it good? Was it lackluster? Was it too much, Takeda? And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, y'all. Make sure y'all show me some love. I'm trying to grow the channel. Y'all know how this YouTube stuff goes. But until next time, I will be back with y'all tomorrow for either Love and Marriage Huntsville or Love During Lockup. One or the other. Maybe both. Bye-bye.